Good morning, Camilo.
Hello.
Did you miss us? Ah, that's we back. Oh yeah,
We decided to take a rest day yesterday. Well, a lot of things happened as well.
we decided to take a day rest yesterday. Not really rest because
We've been around all day.
you never rest. By the way, we're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about Leon because we're Leon,
Still.
and we're going to talk about other things as well, right?
Yeah.
How are you feeling, baby, today?
Good. Good.
Feeling like more rest?
Yeah, I feel rest, and I feel weird that we are not walking. I feel a bit restless.
Mm.
I feel a bit restless. Yeah.
You feel restless,
Because
not to rest.
I feel restless because I want to walk.
Why do it? So why don't we just
I know,
go out from here?
but at the same time, my body needs rest.
Anyways, if you're just connecting to us, as always, say hi, say where you're from. It's good to know that you there and we here. That's the number one. And the second thing, put in the comments when is your Camino. Remember, we help people preparing for their Camino. If it's 2024, 2025, you know who we are, Caminotellers. This time in Leon, French Camino.
Christine and Don are 2 days away from Santiago. They're in Brea.
Happy days.
Are you excited, Christine?
Are you excited? Thanks, guys. Thank you for sharing these emotions with us. This is a big thing. Okay, the first things first. We yesterday were meeting our Camino family. All this Camino family, Amore.
Yeah, Camino family are the people that make your Camino, I would say.
Okay, also poetic.
So for us, you met Marsha on our last live, and she came, "Erika, Enrique," and she came. We met Marsha last year on our Camino last year in Uterga, and we met again this year because she stopped in Atapuerca last year, and this year she came back to finish her Camino.
And then we met Adrian. Oh, this is another big story. And then after, also we met with
Ben and Monica.
beautiful couple from States in Australia. So we had like a lunch together, Camino family. But why we bringing this? Why we bringing this information? Because there is something important to mention.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you know the Marsha story. She got a knee injury and she came back. But there's another beautiful story that we wish to share with everyone because, you know, everyone is talking, oh, there's a war here and there's a depression there, but nobody talks about those beautiful stories of Camino. And the story that we want to share today is one of those stories.
About Adrian's story.
Yeah. So, Adrian, our friend Adrian, who we send the big kisses, is we don't make a publicity because he's not into publicity at all. We just mention it because of the heart, open heart. Oh,
And the how do you say the way he turns around situation, no?
mhm.
He takes obstacle as opportunity for growth, to give back. So it's really inspiring for me.
So, by the way, if you know any of the stories like we're just gonna tell you now, put it down in the comments because it's worth to share good vibe with everyone. Okay, Adrian, our friend Adrian from San Diego, participated. We know Adrian since half a year. He
Yeah.
was a part of the pre-Camino calls. We prepared together for Camino, and then he came for retreats. We spent beautiful time together, and he decided to walk the Camino, right? So he started Saint Jean Pierre de Port, full of excitement, and
Well, he already started with an injury and some conditions. He has Parkinson, arthritis, a hip and shoulder replacement,
a Robocop.
a Robocop. Adrian.
Adrian, big thanks to you. So, and we love you, Adrian. We love you, Adrian.
And he started the Camino already with the tendinitis.
Tendinitis. And this tendinitis happens to evolve into really serious condition, which didn't allow him to walk anymore. So what did he do? What did he do?
So he was in his room at night, and the first thing he did was booking his flight back home because he couldn't walk anymore. But then after doing this, he had a vision.
Yeah.
He said here, the
He had
vision.
a vision. He called us. We spoken
We were
together.
in Grañón. The day we were in
Yeah,
Grañón.
we spoken together about this vision, and we say, go for it," and he rented the van. He filled it up with water, cookies, sweets, bars, beers,
Drinks, umbrellas, bucket with ice for the feet,
anything that pilgrim might need, and he took it to the middle of Meseta when everyone needs water and drinks, and
and shade.
shade, and he gives it for free. Full stop.
Yeah, and this been doing this. When were we in Grañón? I already lost count, but
I
at
don't
least
know.
10 days.
10 days.
10 days. So it's really inspiring how first he booked his flight home because he thought that his Camino was over, but then he thought of doing Camino in a different way from the part of sharing. And the thing is that he said, how can I do it? Because I cannot walk. I'm 75 years old. I have Parkinson. I cannot lift. I don't speak the language to rent a van. And half an hour later, he was at dinner and the guys show up, a Spanish guy living in the area. And they really connected and they are now together, this Spanish guy and Adrian doing this. No, they've been drawing pilgrims to the hospitals who were in need, or people who didn't have a place to sleep. That they were going to sleep outside with the rain. They gave them a room. It's really inspiring what they are doing.
So just to let you know, guys, these are two things that you might learn about the Camino that we've learned as well. This is first of all, the Camino provides.
The
That's the
Camino
first. What does
provides.
Camino provides? This. When you have to do things, and you don't know how, and suddenly the thing appears in front of you, this is the Camino provides. And the second one, Camino angels. Okay, it's called the trail angels in states, but here in the Camino, Camino angels, people that without anything, any agenda whatsoever, they go and help others. And this is like the most inspiring story, that how can you from not walking, being in pain, converted into being actually famous, because there are stories already in many of the social media about Adrian and Bruno, which is a Spanish friend who helped people in La Meseta.
Yeah.
We wanted to share this vibe with you guys because
It's a way of, for me, the most inspiring thing, among other things, is how, like I said, how he turned this obstacle or this pain. Because when you cannot do the Camino, there's something that you've been dreaming of for years. No, it's really disappointing, frustrating, make you angry, make you sad. But he's doing it in a different way, and maybe it's even more fulfilling.
mm,
No.
so never say never, never say it's over, because it can be just the beginning. Anyways, this is the quick story of 10-minute snippets of Camino de Santiago. Guys, remember, tomorrow we're going to be announcing really important thing. Please connect, and we're going to tell you cool information of some what going to happen to us for in the next 25 days. We're still on the Camino, but there is some
Eternal.
lot of changes here. And yeah, and if any more questions you have, put them in the comments. Share the good vibes as well. If you have stories about the pilgrims, and if you have stories,
Any inspiring story, no, that is worth to share. We are
uh-huh.
here to hear them. Yeah.
And yeah, and most, keep the good vibe with you.
Happy days.
Happy days, buen camino, and see you tomorrow.
Ciao, chicos. Buen camino.
Sorry,
Pero se está.
sorry.